Terry Gant, owner of the Third Coast Comics bookstore on Sheridan Road, has been existent for a while now. He has relocated several times, and he gives us an inside look of what is in his store.
Part of the comic shop, which is only 250 square feet. I do a lot of independent comics here, so
Okay.
like not just Marvel and DC, but the bulk. I guess my biggest sellers would be things that aren't Marvel and DC, because the population here on campus, they're only so interested in superheroes. It tends to be right near the front of the store where I put things that have recently just arrived in the store, or things that are interesting enough that if you're not a super comics nerd, this might draw your eye. Right? And then you don't have to even go all deep into like what the hell's on the wall, because you found this first and this is probably good enough for you. Right? The best seller I've got is a comic called Saga, which is definitely American. It's Brian K. Vaughan. He wrote Runaways, which is a series, just did its first season on Hulu. And Fiona Staples, and she's like a veteran comics artist, been working in comics probably like 10, 15 years. Batman is also still a big seller. Black Panther's still a big seller for us. But then there's also like Emo Ferris is my favorite thing, and is Monsters. She's local. This might be the most well-reviewed graphic novel of the past year. Do a bit of like walking you through the process, and if you hang out here enough, then I kind of hip you to like, if you like this, well, here's the things that artist might be influenced by. If you dig that, you might dig this. And then that gets you into something else, right? Somebody not necessarily a collector or an avid graphic novel reader, but who's curious, can start someplace with something interesting and cool, and then, come back in a month if you want to find something else.
Terry Gant, owner of the Third Coast Comics